What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who vetoes bills? The President. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. In what month do we vote for president? November. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Who is the governor of your state now? Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name your U.S. representative. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the capital of your state? What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. There were 13 original states. Name three. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech.